Hello students, now we are going to see the remaining part of our lesson. Mechanical force. We use different machines for doing many tasks. Muscular force is used for running some machines. Some machines are run by using electricity or fuel. Machines like the latter are called automatic machines because a mechanical force is used here. For example, sewing machine, electric pump, washing machine, mixture, etc. The force applied by means of a machine is called mechanical force. Now we will see gravitational force. Raju is playing with a ball. He threw the ball high up in the sky, but the ball reached a certain height and came down. Why is this so? Even the fruits on the trees fall to the ground. Earth is like a huge magnet. It is surrounded by large number of magnetic lines. Any object that comes into this field of magnetic lines is attracted towards the earth. So you can see the gravity of the earth. The earth pulls all the object towards itself. The force applied by the earth to pull objects towards itself is called gravitational force. Who discovered the gravitation? Sir Isaac Newton discovered gravitation in the 17th century. The Earth's gravitational force acts in a direction opposite to that of an object moving upwards. Hence, the speed of that object goes on decreasing till in the end it becomes zero. Then the object starts falling down instead of going up any further. While falling, its speed goes on increasing all the time due to gravitational force. Activity. Take a small stone and a bucket full of water. Drop the stone into the water from a height of about 20 centimeters. You will hear the sound of the stone dropping in the water. Now drop the same stone into the water from a height of about 100 centimeters. You will hear its sound again. Compare to the stone dropped from the height of 100 centimeters. The speed and the sound heard from the stone dropped from the height of 20 centimeters is less. The gravitational force applied on the object depends on the height from which the object is released. Next activity 2. See, first a man lifts a small sack and then he lifts a heavy sack. What difference do you notice in the way the two sacks are lifted? The force applied to lift the small sack is very much less compared to lift a sack full of grains. The gravitational force on the small sack is less, hence it weighs less. The gravitational force on the bigger sack is greater. In other words, the bag weighs more. Greater force must be applied to lift a greater weight. Do you know? To weigh an object, it is hung from the hook of a spring balance. The suspended object is pulled downwards by the force of gravity. At the same time, the force of the tension in the spring constantly pulls the object upwards. The object comes to rest when the tension in the spring and the gravitational force on the object becomes equal. In this position, the scale on the spring balance shows the gravitational force acting on the object, which is the weight of the object. The gravitational force acting on an object is called the weight of that object.